Now, the Prime Minister's right-hand man has been criticised by MPs over the inquiry into the plebgate row, which resulted in Chief Whip Andrew Mitchell losing his job. The Commons Select Committee said Sir Jeremy Hayward, the Cabinet Secretary, had not been the right man to carry out the inquiry, and it was regrettable a wider investigation wasn't conducted. Our political correspondent Michael Crick is in Westminster. Michael, it was your investigation that led to this for this programme of the Dispatches, which prompted the committee's report. What more does it tell us?
Well, it doesn't really tell us anything about what happened that famous night in Downing Street last September, but it does give us quite an insight into the way in which Sir Jeremy Hayward, the most powerful civil servant in the land, operates. And the members of this committee have been pretty critical of him for the way in which he conducted an inquiry asked for by the Prime Minister. They say that he focused far too narrowly on the issue of a couple of emails sent by a man in Ruislip purporting to be a member of the public who turned out to be a policeman. They say he should have been a lot more curious, a lot more wide-ranging, should perhaps have called for a further independent inquiry, looking at the various discrepancies in the various accounts of what happened that night in the way that we did for Dispatches and Channel 4 News. And the feeling of the committee is that had Sir Jeremy done that, then Andrew Mitchell might well still be the Chief Whip.
The discrepancies and the persistence of the discrepancy between Andrew Mitchell's account and the publicly circulated account, which we don't know whether it actually accurately reflects what's happened or not, contributed to Andrew Mitchell's difficulties. Had that been resolved, he might not have had to resign. That's not our principal concern. Our principal concern is the investigation clearly didn't uncover the whole truth and did not attempt to uncover the whole truth. And if there is going to be allegations of ministerial misconduct, they ought to be properly investigated.
Now, I think this report into Sir Jeremy Hayward and plebgate will fuel a growing sense of dissatisfaction amongst many Conservative MPs about the calibre and conduct of the civil service under this government, a feeling amongst many Tories that the civil service machine is no longer the Rolls-Royce machine that it traditionally was.